Hello and welcome to this design video which will show you how to make this horde defense. Very simple, and it uses the zombies' own AI against them. These wedge tips, which were discovered in this Alpha 18 build, confuse the zombies. They think that they are a full block to run across, so they'll head along across it and then they'll slide down and fall, and then they'll run back around again because this way is the quickest way back to you according to their pathfinding, and then they'll go again and then again and again. Hopefully they won't go around that many times because you would have killed them, because you're going to be sitting in there with guns and ammo and you're going to be shooting back at them. You'd have junk turrets up the top there, preloaded, and they'll also be shooting them as well. You don't have to have that. If you're running out of time or you want to save some resources, you can just cut it there, but I would recommend keeping the grill on top just so you can shoot vultures above as well. We've got some on the front there just so you can shoot through them if you need to, and so that spider zombies, who can jump quite far, don't jump right into you and start hitting you. There's a chance they could still jump on the outside ledge there, but I wouldn't have thought they'd be able to hit you still anyway, because you can always back up in there. We've also got ourselves a little ladder up here so that we can get up through the little gap here and reload these when we need to, and as you can imagine, we want to have a way out of this, so we've got a little door here. I've left a little bit around the outside just in case something goes really badly wrong. We can obviously shoot down through this and shoot anyone attacking the bottoms of these, which they shouldn't do anyway. They might be held up there for a bit, but they shouldn't actually attack them, because we've also got the wedges on here as well. So the wedges here, the zombies will run at them and they'll slide down, just like they slide down up there, and they won't be able to actually do anything. They might get a few swings in if they get stuck on other zombies, but generally they'll just do this, and then actually, you know what, there's a better route around here, and they go this way. The reason I put the wedges here as well is because they're going to be running back this way, and I found that if they don't have the wedges there, they'll just run into them, and then they start hitting them a little bit while they're stuck, and then they move around eventually. But after a whole horde night, if they're weak, there's a good chance that they can actually start making them holes, and you don't want this coming down, do you? So this is everything you'll need. Not in the number's just there because it's creative mode and they give you 500 of most things when you pick them up. Yes, you've got your railings there, your wooden ladder, doors, junk turrets. This is for upgrading later on, and this is all the flagstone bits. It is important to note that all these flagstone bits you can get from just the main block itself. So hold down R, go on to the shape, and then that's everything there. The bits we're going to be using today, we've got the wedge deep corner top and the corner base. We've got the wedge tip, the normal wedge itself, the flagstone stairs corner, the main stairs, the wedge steep inside corner top, and the main block itself. Now what you want to do is you want to also clear yourself out some space. If you're not sure how flat the place is, you can get yourself loads of wooden frames, just lay them down. If you've got loads, just put them all down, or you can take them down, put them up, pick them back up again, and then it basically clears out all the grass and it makes them all flat. As you can see, that they're starting to go up the higher level there. So, but it's good. I've cleared everything on a whole line. So yes, we're going to get into the building now. So we'll start by building a 3x3 5 high square. And then we'll come out around the outside, leaving the 3 in the front open, so we can put some railings down. Then we'll count out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On the 8th one, we'll build a platform. Again, we go in 5 high. Obviously, I can fly in creative mode, but you'd have to use some wood frames for some kind of scaffolding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's going to be slightly different to the one over there because I changed it slightly based on the stability. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, slightly made a mistake there. We're only human. Right, and then, so these ones here, we're going to connect up. Okay, so far so good. Then we can start doing the stairs on this side. You don't have to necessarily fill all this in. I'm going to, just because it's just more solid, isn't it? I'm going to put the stairs corners on there and there again. The reason we have them on this side here is when they're running back this way, they don't try to turn too early and just start bashing to the side. Hard to rotate. So that's actually the stairs done and the first part of the bridge. And then what we're going to do is go to these wedge tips. Now we have to change the way they face. So we have to hold down R and you go to advanced, left click to keep changing them around. Almost there. And then all the way to this point here. And then we'll do the other side as well while we're here. Almost there. And then we want to go to the, what are these ones called again? The wedge deep inside corner tops. Make sure you turn them around the right way. And there you have it, that's the main part done. Okay, now we can work on the railings. So you have to hold down R again, change them to advanced, keep clicking left click until they turn the right way. So this bit isn't that needed, it's only in case you want to shoot down there at any point, but I always like to have the option. So, all the way around the outside. That's that level done. Now onto this bit. Leave a gap at the back for the door. Go up 4. Back to the railings again. I'll put them on this one here. Come on. Stop being awkward. Okay, so we've got a little gap at the back there. And then we'll put the railings on the front. So back to R, go to simple again. We can do a row there. But these ones here won't necessarily go in there. So what we have to do is we have to turn them around. So they're kind of on the outside of that one there instead. Again, you don't necessarily need the top one there. I'll just worry that the zombie spider ones will jump through there. So that's why I do them. While we're here, I might as well put the row on there as well. As you can see, one up there. Another row there. Keep putting these around the top. And then we have to go back to advanced again. Spin them round. Oh, I'll just have them. There we go. This one can be fully covered. And that's all engulfed in there. So now all we got to do now is put on these ladders so we can get on the top. Put on the door that way there so that we can go up there. And this is your main bit here done, apart from the junk turrets which we put up there nearer the end. Now it's just down to the bases of these bits. So the main bits we need for this bit here, the wedge tip, we have to hold down our this skin. This one is going to be on face. Rotate it around to it's down like this kind of direction. What we'll do is do all these ones at the same time. because otherwise you have to keep turning them around. Although that doesn't seem to be the case in this bit here. So we do all these. And then we get the wedges ourselves, hold down R, go to advance on these ones. Oh, I had it. So many different directions you can do on this as well. There we go. Put these ones in like this as well. So hopefully when they walk past these, they just bounce off them pretty much. Because these are facing around the right way, I'll do these ones here now as well. And then we'll have to quickly turn these round. Shouldn't be too many on this one. And then we've got the bottoms for these. You can do these all the way around the other supports if you want to, but there's just no real need. And then these corner top bits here, so they slide nicely all the way down and keep trying until they decide they want to go back round and go up there again. So that is it built. Apart from putting in the junk turrets, it's a bit lower than that one there just because of the height of the terrain. And I decided to go a little bit lower on top. That one there, I went an extra at the top, but you don't really need to. Kind of pointless. So that's why it looks a bit small in this one here. It's a bit more compact. I like it. A little bit longer as well, because the stability. If you look at stability as well, stability. Light green's the weak areas. It's only these bits here in the middle, but that's fine. I don't attack them anyway, and they don't really attack them anyway. They just run up the stairs. And these corner bits here, but that's just for standing on. So what we're going to do is we're going to send a couple of zombies there. So let's have a little look. So if we spawn in, who do we want to spawn in? A couple of zombie islands. And we'll get a gun out. Come to me. They're coming now. Let's see what they do. Up they come. They're not very fast ones, obviously. So this is me. I'm not going to kill any of them. They'll something to lose interest on. Keep shooting to get them interested. She's jumping off. Attacking her mate. You see that? So they could walk across there like I do, but they don't. Stick down there. Where's she going? They're trying to jump there. If that was flat, they'd be hitting it quite a lot right now. And they're going back round again. I'm going to swing. And they're going back round. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to quickly give myself some guns and armour and bits and pieces, set the junk turrets up, and then we'll see how it fares against Horde Night 14, just so you can see how it does, and take it from there. Okay, so I've set up to the Horde Night for day 14, loaded up the junk turrets, got some guns on myself as well, but I'm not going to shoot. I'm just going to see how they behave. They should just run directly at me and then go around in a circle and go back there again. The junk turrets will do a lot of shooting obviously, but that's what they do. I hear you coming. So they've even come from behind this time as well, okay? And they've gone right past hitting underneath me to try to get me. Junk turrets have the opportunity to shot them. And then just going for it. And they fall down. And I'll just keep doing this. The only thing you've got to worry about is the police. So let's just stop this for now quickly. Let's change that. Get rid of all them. obviously the only thing you have to worry about is the police, because they'll shoot and hit you through the railings. But what you want to do really, the first night you'd be fine like this, but then you think, you know what, maybe it'll last 21 as well. Okay, I'll start upgrading. We can upgrade it that for a few cobblestone, a bit more for some concrete mix. That dries as well. You can even use forged steel to reinforce it even more, give it loads of health. You can do that for the whole thing, you know, all the weak points, all the bits that hold it up, just in case they do hit it just slightly too much. Maybe something explodes, demolishers, you know, you want to try to put them down and the police down when they get up here ready, before they start exploding. Obviously you're protected from the air. The spider zombies can't jump through and hit you. You're pretty solid. It's only explosions that'll do it to you. But yeah, you can still upgrade it. I mean, I've got one over here that's slightly different. I've been working on quite a few different designs, but having blade traps there, because they're going to head towards here, so they're going to go there or they're going to go there. They're going to get hit by one or the other. We've got ourselves some electric traps as well, just to slow them down a bit, do some damage. Low down ones, high down shotgun traps there to hit them on the sides they're running by as well. Have more shotguns up here. Just trying different ways just to stand behind here and shoot through there rather than the railings. I don't have the top there, which is a bit of a design flaw, but that's why I prefer this kind of design. Although the bottom is a lot more sturdy, goes out a lot more. But you can obviously upgrade all this anyway. Just knock all that out there to come out even more from there. But yeah, so that's a little design. It will last you quite a while you can just work on building something bigger if you want to. Or while you just work on actually living somewhere else and having a nice, well-designed home and come here for every horde night. So I hope you enjoyed the video. And it wasn't too expensive to make. So you can get this all done for the first horde night. And yeah, and then obviously after that, yeah, more resources, upgrade, make it stronger, more traps, more gun, better turrets maybe. You can even have a couple of them in case it goes wrong, in case the demolish does blow up. Oh, run away and get to the next one. You know, worth thinking about. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.